How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Kizzy E Wheels here. We are back with another electric scooter video. Today we're gonna be talking about some comparison between the Dualtron Thunder 2 and the Thunder 3. Now I'm gonna change my focus real quick because I'll make sure this thing focuses right. So the Thunder 2 and the Thunder 3. Honest feedback comparing the two scooters, because I know some of you are in the market right now. You're confused, you're thinking, should I get the Thunder 2 and save some money, or should I just go for the Thunder 3? I'm gonna be giving you guys some feedbacks and making everything's gonna be transparent, so you guys get to pick which one you really want. I have owned my Dualtron Thunder 2 for almost maybe 2 years plus, and I see you guys can see I already modded that thing up. It's a lot of modifications on it. So first thing we want to highlight for between the Dualtron Thunder 2 and the Thunder 3. First thing you're already gonna notice is that the stem is way bigger. I don't know, I'll get up, try to show you guys the comparison. Even though I have some mods on it, but you can see the thickness of this thing is very, very beefy. So that's one thing that you're gonna notice if you wanna get the Thunder 3 over the Thunder 2. Now, one of the biggest selling point for me for the Dualtron Thunder 3 over the Thunder 2 is this folding mechanism that's right here. Now, for the Dualtron Thunder 2, you guys already know I have so many folding mechanisms for the Thunder 2. I bought the Aries one, I bought different one. I even have this one that's right here. This 66, I believe that's what it's called. This is like a custom one that goes on here. But I never wanted to switch it out because of the Aries steering damper. If I wanted to use this, I would have to remove the Aries steering damper. I didn't want to take it out. I really like it. As you guys know, I'm always going fast, so I wanted to have it on there. Now, on the Dualtron Thunder 3, you only really need one steering damper, and it already comes with it. That saves you about $225. Just think about it. If you're gonna get the Aries steering damper, just know it comes with a sacrifice, which means you can't use this type of folding mechanism, this clamps, which is much solid for this scooter. On the Thunder 3, you don't have to worry about any of this. You don't have to think about buying this whatsoever. You don't have to worry about getting two steering dampers either, because like this folding mechanism right here is rock solid. And to me, it's like night and day between the Thunder 3 and the Thunder 2. So if you don't care about having the Aries steering damper, some people don't really care, and you only want one steering damper, then that's fine. It's a steering damper or steering dampener. Maybe I'm saying it wrong, but pardon me. English is not my first language, you know. But we're still speaking it, so I think you guys can understand. But if you don't care about having two steering dampers, then you can use this. And this will completely help with the solid stem. Like, it will make the stem more stiff and there will be no movement. But you don't have to worry about that with the Thunder 3, because this thing is like, there's no movement. There is no play whatsoever on here. And you remember when you get your Dualtron Thunder 2 and you have to grease it, and there's those noise that a lot of us, if you were in the electric scooter community, Dualtron groups, people were always like saying, oh man, you have to add so much lube. I have no idea, like, you have to buy so much lube for that thing. I mean, that's what she said. Anyways, you had to lube that thing so much, and that is crazy. And some people, even after lubing it, still never goes away because maybe they use the wrong grease. But you don't have to worry about that with the Thunder 3. There's no noise. I've ridden it multiple times. There is no noise coming from this area whatsoever. And this thing is just solid as you ride it. Now, another thing I want to talk to you guys about is the length of the stem. So on my Thunder 2, let's come up here. On my Thunder 2, I don't know if you guys can notice, I have the extension, which most of us normally get. This is the extension. This is what it looks like. Let's get some light. So you know, most of you will get this. This is also so you can swap out the stock handlebars into other handlebars, but it raises the stem a little bit. Now on the Thunder 3, I noticed that the stem is already at the length that I have raised the Thunder 2 to. Like this is almost a little bit taller. So when I unfold these things, you will see that they're almost like the Thunder 3 is actually longer. The stem is longer and it feels more comfortable riding it. So that's one thing that you might notice when you get the Thunder 3. If you already have a Thunder 2 and you're thinking of getting a Thunder 3, now I will tell you this also. The torque from the Thunder 3 is scary. Now, I know some of us that already have Dualtrons. Dualtrons are known for torque, you know, with the square wave controllers. Like that instant torque is there. And the other thing that scares you more is like something like a whip head or, you know, the other ones. But the torque on the Thunder 3 is very scary, especially when you set the max, like if you max it out. So let's say you put it on speed mode 5, 0 save for the battery, and everything is on maxed out. The moment you tap on this thing, this is gonna shoot out. I don't even think there's a dead zone whatsoever on this throttle. There is no dead zone. Like it will just, if you just that little tap, just that, and it will throw you. Like you have to be ready. So there's a lot more power, a lot of torque on here. Not necessarily top speed. Like I think they're both gonna max out probably like around 60 or so. This also depends on your weight, but for me, I was getting 60 on this, and I have the GPS speed and everything. I'm gonna be uploading this video, so you guys don't have to worry about that. But the torque on this thing is crazy. But let me try to unfold this thing so I can show you guys the length. Let me see if this one can actually lock in here, because I have a different folding. Just trying to show you guys the length. Come on. I'm like holding my camera with the other hand and trying to put this. Okay. So let me unfold the Thunder 2. Over here, now this is if you're not planning on changing these handlebars, because most of the time when we get this thing, we always change to the aftermarket handlebars, like the one I have over there on the Thunder 2. But now this thing actually folds all the way down, So before this would normally like hit right here, but they extended the handlebar, so now it folds all the way down. I talked about this, but if you're already gonna get the aftermarket one that's foldable, it doesn't really matter. So I'm just trying to show you guys the length of this thing right now. Trying to do it while holding the camera. Come on. Got it. If you guys can see the handlebars together, let me pan down. If you can see the handlebars together, let's get a little bit more light. You can see that this is on top of this one. Now I put something on the kickstand so that this is level. So it's not like this is level. You can see it, they're level together. And the handlebars, you can see that this is a little bit on top. So it's just a little bit higher than the Thunder 2. So I just wanted to show you guys that. And go over here, could take a look at it. This is how it comes, and it's already the same length as the Thunder 2, even a little bit higher. As you can see right here, it's a little bit higher. So for some of you tall guys that are worried about if you have to buy this thing so you can raise it up a little bit more to be more comfortable when you're riding, I don't really think you need to do that on the Thunder 3, because it's already gonna be at a height that you're gonna be comfortable with. And so that's one thing I wanted to show to you guys. Also the little difference, but it's actually a big difference between the screens. You can let me turn on this screen right here. Let me turn on the Thunder 2. So now we have this display over this one. that's right here. Okay, so we are going from that display to this display. Man, it's almost a night and day difference, as you guys can see. So from this display that you used to look at to this. Now, I actually don't mind for this display either. Like, I don't mind. I'm happy that Dualtron did the upgrade, but I still like this display on the Thunder 2. It's nice. It's right up by my, finger. I like it. But this one now, you guys know, it's just the trigger by itself, and then the display is right here. And this display is really, really nice. I like it. And I still like the one that's on the Thunder 2. Of course, now these buttons now do a little bit, different things, because you can see over here, this one actually turns on the light, and then this one turns on the big bright light that's in the front. So let me show you. So this big bright light that's right here, this thing is very, very bright. That turns it off. The lights on the side, there's still flashes, but that big red button have now been changed to just that big light. Over here on the Thunder 2, that light pretty much just turns off the whole thing from flashing. Like, it just turns it off. That's all it is. And then the other button that's right here is for eco mode. So if you want to reduce the power, that's how you do it. And now there's also a boost button. If you can see in the front, it's saying safe. That means that if I press this trigger, nothing is gonna happen. And I do need to change this to like kick to start. But you have to press the brake and hold it, and then it will go off for safe mode. Now if I press this throttle, which I'm definitely not gonna do, because this thing will skyrocket out of here, even though if it's in mode 2, the torque is still crazy. But I'm not gonna do that. Thank God it went back to safe mode, but it still would have just taken off. That's what it does. So once you hit the brake, then you can go. It's almost the same thing that the Segway GT2 does. And if you hold the brake, it will not go into safe mode when you are like at a stop sign or anything like that. And there's none of that on the Thunder 2. Some people might not care. You might not care at all. So I will turn off this. Oh, speaking of this light, I know Dualtron likes this light. But I was just thinking, because now the design of it, of how it is, you can see that on these bars that are here, you can see the light. I was thinking, how come Dualtron can't also make this light as a turn signal light? So when you're turning, the turn signal light is only the ones that we have at the bottom part right here. Those are the only ones. But what if, it's a what if. What if this can also be flashing once you have turned on that signal light? Because they're on both sides. So if you're going left, this will start flashing. I think that would also create for more visibility and also tell drive. Nobody's really looking down there like that, even though it's super bright. Just a suggestion for Dualtron. The guys are mini models. Oh, another thing. Let me turn off this light. Another thing now that I would like to figure out on this, I'm supposed to brighten this up, on this Thunder 3 is if my split rim, if it's going to work on here, because I have this one that I had for my Thunder 2. This is my spare for my Thunder 2, because you guys already know I have the blue ones on there. Those are the blue ones that's on there right now. So I have these gold ones. These are split rims. And it's already balanced. It's good to go. These are the big tires recommended by my guy V. It's 130/40. These are PMT tires, really, really good. Mostly found on those wheel pads. I really like them. So I'm wondering if this would actually be easy to mount on the Thunder 3. I'll probably start with the back one and see if it works. If it works, then that would be great. I'll let you guys know that it works, and this will be sweet to actually ride. And I think this ride will be more comfortable, like with this PMT tires. So that might be something I'm gonna be doing in the future, showing you guys how the tire change works, and we'll see if they have changed those bolts. You know, when you get the Dualtron, when you're trying to change the bolts, change the tires for the first time, and those bolts that hold the motor to the rims is really annoying. So hopefully they have changed those things. That would be great. If not, we have the experience now to swap it out. Just keep the heat on there pretty much. That's what my guy Cooper told me, and he made that thing easy for me to swap them out. But yeah, I'm gonna be giving you guys a lot of feedback regarding the Dualtron Thunder 2 and the Dualtron Thunder 3, and also as I ride this thing, give you guys all the info. And we have a lot of content to create with this Dualtron Thunder 3, and also comparing it with the Dualtron Thunder 2. Like, I love my Thunder 2. I've told you guys one of the reasons I barely ride it is because of the clamp, and now we have the Thunder 3 here. I really want to ride this thing pretty much every day. It's easy. This scooter fits in the trunk. Unlike most of the scooters that I have, they actually don't fit in the trunk. It's only the Thunder 2 and the Thunder 3 that fits in the trunk. The Segway GT2 does not fit in the trunk. My Hollybun GS does not fit in the trunk. You require a lot of space to only go on the back seats. And I don't like that, because there's some places that I'm going to, I would like to lock up my trunk and just put the Dualtron in there. I can't do that with my Segway. I can't do it with the Hollybun. The Thunder 3 and the Thunder 2 is perfect because it fits in there easily. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting my platform. I really appreciate it. Like I said, we have a lot of content coming on this channel, and shout out to my guy Cooper at Mini Motors USA. We'll see you guys on the next one. Kizzy E Wheels here. Peace out.